Hey, nice to see y'all again. Thought I would do a flight attendant favorites, must-haves. If you're already flying, you can take some of this stuff when you're traveling. These are just kind of my staples, certain things I just cannot live without. I'm not saying you need any of these to travel or to be a flight attendant. They just make my life a little easier, and I'm a high maintenance person, so just keep that in mind. I just want to start with things I keep in my suitcase. First, I know this is nothing original, but packing cubes. These are ones that extend and you can like zip it up to compress it. The compression ones, chef's kiss. I bought this pack on Amazon. It came with like a really big one, 2 of these medium-sized ones in comparison, and then this small one that I use for my toiletry or undergarments, stuff like that, smaller items. Then this one might be a little weird. I used to be like a professional competitive dancer back in the day. Like I went to college for it, so I have always owned a muscle roller. This is a brand that makes it. It's called The Stick. I swear by this. It's like flexible enough. You're supposed to like pin, it's like a pin roller. It'll have the lactic acid in your muscles, but if you're on your feet all day, you can use this on your neck like this, your back, feet, bottom of the feet, back of the thighs, your calves. Oh sweet lord, take it easy with this if you do buy it. Light pressure to begin with. I do have like more flexible ones that I've seen before, and like you can find these at Target, but this is like the OG. I've had this at least a decade and it looks brand new. Always a little portable fan. This one has 3 settings. I bought it on Amazon. I will try to link everything that I'm talking about, or as much as I can, below. This is like a 3-setting one. It bends here, it comes apart, and this is like a charger, portable charger too. So if you run out of battery, sometimes I use this, you know, setting up the galley. In the summer it gets really intense. On a layover, sometimes the rooms are a little stuffy and you need like something hitting your face to dry your makeup as you're getting ready. The possibilities are endless. I love my fan, can you tell? Just some hair related tools. I got this Babyliss Pro mini hair dryer. Yeah, the cord is long. This is the US. I will say, if you do fly Europe or international, do not plug this into your adapter. I used like the Revlon round brush one time. I plugged it in Italy and it almost blew up. But then come to find out, you're not supposed to use hair tools in other countries because it can cause a fire. So just keep in mind, when I go international, I don't usually carry this. I just carry this. Yeah, I've been meaning to get European hair dryers so I can like put in my bag. Now that I'm a line holder and I know where I'm going, I can pack a little bit better. Next, this is my tried and true favorite of all time. It's a little pricey, but I think it's worth it. Curling iron. This is the one by Dry Bar. The barrel I think is like 1.5 inches. This I do bring internationally. I do plug into the adapter. I've never had any problems with it. I try not to use it on the highest setting internationally, just in case. Like I don't leave this unattended, just in case. To go with this, I bring this little heating pad. I just pop it on there. I do want to get a Dyson. Who doesn't? But I refuse to travel with a $600 hair tool that can get lost, damaged, etc. Like I will never travel with a Dyson. I don't have the tights I use like here now, but I will put them on the screen. I love the Target brand tights. A New Day is the name of the brand. The only problem is they're always out of stock. I like the 50 denier. That means like the opacity ones for the winter and like all around. I also like the 20 denier ones if you want like a more sheer tight for the summer. I feel like the Target brands, the more opaque ones, they don't snag as much. I'm not saying they're never gonna snag. Tights are always gonna snag. Those are my 2 favorite like drugstore mainstream brands. Then I really like the brand Theatricals, Capezio, Body Wrappers. They're all like dance wear brands that you can find on like discountdance.com, their own website, and these are a little more durable. They do run just like any tights, but since they are made for dancers who wear tights every day, they do tend to last a little bit longer. To go with the tights, I usually like to pair them with like no-show socks or something underneath, just because you're wearing enclosed shoes all day. Sometimes people's feet sweat and I don't want to be like with nylon all day. It's just too much. I'll get like these Hanes brand ones. Same thing with the Peds brands. This is like a liner. I try to find cotton ones, seamless, so it doesn't brush up against like your toe with the shoe, and then sometimes you get a blister and you don't know what to do about it. I feel like if I didn't dance, I wouldn't know how to take care of my feet. I'll get these things called second skin squares. They look like these little squares. You tear off or you peel back one and you just plop it right on your thing. Some people just put their sock right over it. I find that they move if you do that. So I'll cover it with a band-aid or some like medical tape. It's soothing, it helps. I leave these on the whole trip, and your toe might be a little crinkly, like because they're moist at the end, but you won't have a blister and the wrinkles go away. If you don't want to use that, I use these hydrocolloid bandages. They are very sticky. I wouldn't use these together. These I use for the back of my heels sometimes if I'm breaking in new shoes and it's painful. In flights, I use these Crocs or like a naturalizer flat. I feel like those are the most comfortable. I'll always get wide, and it's recommended that you size up half a size because your feet might swell in the air at the end of the day. Back to the tights real quick. If you can stand to wear compression tights, please wear compression tights. It helps your circulation, helps prevent varicose veins. I wear them on and off. I use the Hue brand on Amazon. I know we can get some through our insurance, but I don't have insurance through the company, and I've tried those before. They're by Ockfit, and it's just like too tight, like I can't even get them on. Every company has different requirements for in-flight shoes. Make sure it's in compliance with whatever your company uses. Sometimes if I'm working domestically or if my feet have been hurting, I just am not feeling the heel, I'll wear these. These are by Clarks. It's a two-tone type of situation, but it doesn't have anything crazy on it. I like the square toe. I like the patent leather on the front. I feel like it helps prevent scuffing when you're like tapping galley cards and stuff. They're really comfortable. I ordered these in US women's size 8. Usually I'm a 7.5. Again, I size up half a size. These fit true to size. These are an 8 wide. Got these on Amazon, and I got them try before you buy. They send them for free. You try them, and then after the 7 days, if you don't send them back, they charge your card or whatever. You can wear these as in-flights, concourse shoes, because it's taller than 1/4 of an inch of a heel, which is our requirement. I love these. I saw one of my friends using these when I first started, and I've literally never gone back. These are the Clarks pumps. I think it's about a 3-inch heel. Kind of soft all the way around, but structured. Have like a little padding back here. Of course, the Mary Jane strap. The buckle is black. Nothing crazy. At my company, you can have a buckle, no crazy ornaments. These I ordered US women's size 8 wide. I ordered multiple pair of these and have them on deck. And these last forever. Polish them, I clean them with just a little bit of water when I get off the plane. Nothing crazy like Clorox wipes or alcohol because it will ruin your shoe. Non-slip bottoms. The heel, I will say, is a little thin, so if you have an unstable ankle, please be careful. These are concourse shoes, not in flights. Concourse meaning in the airport only. Love these. These are my favorite flight attendant pumps ever. These are the Naturalizer Berlin pump. They look like this, structured, thick heel, like definitely a thicker heel, 3-inch heel. Has a little bit of a platform in the front so it doesn't feel like your feet are digging into the ground. Get something with a little bit of a platform. I've had shoes kill my feet. I've had my toes go numb when I first started flying. It was bad. But trial and error, these are my favorite. If they had a Mary Jane pump, even better, but they're just like very sleek, very flight attendant. I like a sleek, elegant, put together look that's easy to walk in, doesn't hurt my feet. Look good, but I want to feel good too. I don't want to like be hobbling around the airport. I ordered size 7.5 wide. This I did size down half a size because it doesn't have a strap, so you might be gripping a little bit. If that happens in this type of shoe, I would just get like one of those little inserts you can put back here to keep your foot from sliding out, or get like a little insert to put in here, and that should take care of it for you. Or I like to get ready for work, but I don't leave with my work shoes on. So when I leave for work, I usually wear like some kind of slide or something just to drive there in case I can't drive in the heels. And I don't have them on me, they're in my suitcase. But for layovers, I usually bring same thing, like a really small, thin, light slide, or just like some Old Navy flip-flops. I don't usually wear them outside of my room in general, but I don't like to walk on the hotel room floors. Home staples you need if you're flight attendant. Get your uniform laid right. You're gonna have to get it dry cleaned or do it at home yourself, which is fine. I do it at home myself. I wash it on cold or tumble dry just for a little bit, but after I do iron or steam or whatever, because the clothes just don't lay right, I have to use starch on my clothes, especially on those crisp white shirts I wear. They will be wrinkled by the time I get to the airport if I don't use starch. Get yourself a can of starch. This is like $2, $1 maybe. Let's say get yourself, if you can't afford a really good iron, just get yourself an iron. Don't matter. It's hot. It fixes your clothes a little bit. Just make sure you clean it every once in a while, because sometimes if you hit like the steam button. This is the one I have. It's by Sunbeam. I think I got it at like Target for like the cheapest, or the second cheapest one, because I was like, I don't want it to break. I have the space for a big ironing board, but I refuse to get one because what do I iron besides my uniform? I get a couple things. So I bought this mini ironing board to sit on the floor or on your bed, and then it just hangs on the back of your closet door. Now we're just gonna rapid fire other essentials that I need, that I can't live without. A small toiletry bag. Something like this. Doesn't have to be pretty, especially if you're flying international and you're going to London, Edinburgh, Dublin, France. No, not France. I forget. There's certain countries that you cannot bring anything over 3.5 ounces, something like that. I will say these are two of my most used ones. Downy Wrinkle Release. Cannot go wrong with this. And this disinfecting Clorox mist. I just spray this over the pillows, the headboard, sometimes the bed, depending if the hotel is like giving me vibes. I also carry a couple of these. These are small Target trash bags. I put like my shoes in here because I walk around different cities everywhere and I don't want to just throw them in my bag. I know some people do that, but like I said, I'm high maintenance and I can't do that. I use these for like dirty laundry and whatnot, and just remember to take it out when I get home. If you have vitamins, any medications you take daily, stuff, you can find these at TJ Maxx. Pill organizers. This has one for like every day of the week. I have this cute little pill organizer that I also got at TJ Maxx. Kind of opens like this. You know, there's little compartments. I have like magnesium, headache meds, Advil, stuff like that. As a sleep aid when I work, I don't like to take anything too strong because I'm afraid I'm not going to wake up for van time. So I'll just put magnesium glycinate and pop like 2 of these before I go to bed. This usually does the trick. I haven't tried the Sleepy Girl mocktail situation, but I have taken melatonin before. It kind of leaves me drowsy and not feeling my best the next day, so maybe it just doesn't work for me. Also, always carry Vicks with me because why not? Remember when COVID happened and people were smelly? I would take like 2 masks and put some Vicks in the middle of it and like put them on. And it worked. Sometimes people could be very smelly on planes, and I'm a person who's always nauseous and slightly unwell, so. This I just learned about. It's called hypochlorous acid. A facial or like a body mist. It says facial cleanser. I spray this over my face even when I'm not wearing makeup. If I'm in the air, your face gets like dry, sometimes crusty, sometimes oily, sometimes. I try to keep it looking fresh. So I'll just spray this after blotting with like a tissue paper, like a blotting sheet or something. Wait for it to dry. If I want to apply powder, I do, but usually I don't. I don't carry this big one with me. I put it in this little container, and I love these. Helps kill bacteria on your face and prevent acne and stuff. A senior mama also taught me to always carry a spray deodorant. Little goes a long way. If you're gonna spray this after you use the bathroom or the lav on the plane, do not spray this up because it will trigger the fire alarm. How do I know that? It may or may not have happened to me when I was a new hire. Everything was fine. Just a little spritz in the cabin because you don't want to spray perfume or anything too strong. We do have stuff on the plane, but it does not work. I know this is like everywhere. Everywhere. The L'Occitane, a hand cream for dry skin with 20% shea butter. I love the way this smells. I love that it comes out looking like cream cheese. This is my tried and true. I don't carry this international because it will get taken away from me. So I bring the little one. I buy these at the airports, the airport employee discount. Also, my favorite product of all time. Lumify. This tiny little thing is so expensive, but it's the only eye drops I ever use. They make your eyes so white. If you wake up for a 5 a.m. check-in, you work the red eye, just to like keep your eyes moisturized, I use this. I don't use any Visine, Roto, none of that stuff. I carry this, just a clear nail polish of any kind. Doesn't have to be expensive or whatnot. If your tights run, all you have to do is like take a little bit of this, put it at the beginning and at the end of the run, and it will stop the run from keeping to run. As a flight attendant, you need sunscreen. Especially if you're a pilot. Oh Lord, y'all need sunscreen. This is the Innisfree Daily UV Defense Sunscreen. No white cast, SPF 36. I got this at Sephora. Good, I'm real picky with sunscreens. I like the CeraVe tinted one, this one.Maybe I'll do like a little skincare video, but holy grail. BioSilk, I know this is a little one. Got hair oil, smells amazing. I use it when I get out of the shower. It's like an oil. I use it if I have a lot of flyaways, if my hair is staticky, if my hair is just like not laying right, a lot of flyaways, just a little bit here, a little bit on the ends, makes your hair sparkle, shine, beautiful, smells delicious, get so many compliments on that. Hand sanitizer, always a must, like 20 of those in the bag. If you go to a hotel, make sure you get the pens. You need pens. I promise you will never have enough. You need a brush that you can use on the plane to like fix your hair before you get off, when you're putting on your landing lips and all. This is my favorite wet brush. I recommend any type of wet brush. I like the ones that don't have like the back that can breathe, so they don't breed too much bacteria. Last but not least in this video, don't read this on the jump seat, don't read this on the clock. You know, follow your company's guidelines, but I think the Kindle is definitely worth the investment. I love my Kindle. I have it in the Kindle case with like a little pop socket in the back. I have hundreds of books on here. If I'm on my way to work on the bus, pull out the Kindle. On the way back to the hotel, pull out the Kindle. If there's like a delay or something, Kindle. I love physical books as well, but I cannot carry 2 to 3 books with me on every trip. I will leave everything linked below. Some of these things are a little pricey, like the shoes and the curling iron and stuff like that. This is a lot of girl stuff. Sorry guys. Said I have so many things that I carry with me. These are just like little things that I can't live without. If you have any recommendations of things I should add, please let me know. If you like this video, like it, subscribe, share. So I'll see y'all next time. Bye.